Paul Cox, welcome to Torquay United Football Club as the brand new manager. It's must have been a whirlwind experience, but can you tell us how it came about?
I was speaking to Dean. We got talking, and he asked me if I'd be interested, and sort of the cogs were turning then, and then all of a sudden, it's something that appealed to me. So we took it forward. I travelled down and had a chat with Dean and the board, and then it's. I'm the new manager.
The standout sort of thing from your managerial CV is obviously Mansfield and taking them out of this very, very difficult division that we as a club found very difficult last year. What was it from that Mansfield experience you can hopefully bring to Torquay United?
Well, I think it's everything. I think it's the teams you come up against, the type of league that it is. I personally believe it's one of the toughest leagues in English football. Especially with the one promotion place and one through the playoffs, and like I say, you talk to a number of managers and they just know how tough it is. I know the next season's going to be tough, but we're hoping we can work together and really put a team together and a squad together that will. That will please the Torquay fans. Because
that obviously mission one, you've been on the phone quite a lot today, understandably, as a manager at this time of year, is building a squad that can have a go for next season and hopefully put smiles on faces.
Well, I think we've got to be realistic in terms of the wage bill that's been given. I see this place now as building something, and I think we've got to look at it realistically. Of first and foremost building putting a team together that will compete in the conference, and then push on from there. My time at Mansfield, the chairman gave me 5 years to do it. I was lucky enough, and I use the word luck, because you need a little bit of luck. But we kind of made the playoffs in the first year and won it in the second year, and it's going to take a bit of time. But we've got good people at the club. We've got a good little nucleus of players to work with, and I want to add to that and create a nice environment for players.
There's a very fresh feel about the football. It's a brand new board, it's a brand new manager. There's naturally going to be an influx of new players to build up the numbers in the squad. So really, as you say, it's the first step in quite an exciting journey, hopefully. Yeah,
I'm really excited about it. Like I say, I've got to be shrewd. I don't think there's a lot of finance to work with. I've got to beg, steal, and borrow. But that's what appealed to me. Speaking to Dean, and Dean's been totally honest with me, and I feel as though we're building the club up. From the ashes as such, and I think the future, the whole thing of Torquay United is going to be positive.
Well, the thing is, I've just talked about new everything almost, and a freshness, but there's an infrastructure here that can rival pretty much anyone in the division in terms of the stadium, the fan base, the popularity of football down here. That gives you a solid basis, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You don't have to look around the ground to see. It's a football league setup. But football respects nobody, and we've seen the likes of Stockport County, massive clubs that are operating in the Conference North now. We need to be realistic, and like I say, speaking to Dean and the board, we have our goal set out. I know what's in front of me. It doesn't faze me in any way, and we'll go about it in a realistic fashion. We need to be patient initially and build from there. But that's something that really appeals to me. My last two clubs I've took on in the same sort of position, and left them in a really healthy position, which really pleases me.
Just final question. We all sort of enjoyed and endured the challenges of the conference last year, and there's some real physically tough, imposing, challenging teams and some good football teams. What do you think are the main assets that you need in your team to be able to compete?
Well, I want players that want to come down to Torquay, that have Torquay at heart, that want to play, that enjoy playing for Torquay, have a desire to be winners, a desire to be successful, and have a desire to progress. If I get that mindset, if we can create that mindset as a football club, then you can move mountains. And like I said, that's what I'll be looking to do. The players that I bring in will be players that I've got an ambition to take Torquay to to another level.
Brilliant. Well, from all of us at Torquay United, very, very best of luck.
Thank you.
Cheers.